But now here we go with the ball being played back towards Gleeson. Chasing it down the left-hand side is Jordan Cranston. He is up against Reece Hall-Johnson. There's just been a little bit of a trip, but does not go punished by the referee. Hall-Johnson is not happy with that decision at all. It goes back to Darren Carter in the middle and across to Gudger. Gudger looking for the through ball. Sabara not quite able to control it and losing it to Young, but Gudger is there to make amends on the ball. Back for Bickerstaff, and this could be here. Archer in a good position, shrugs off the challenge, and does he get a free kick? Yes, he does, and looks like Keller is going to go in the book for that, which is soft, but Keller knew what he was doing there. That was pretty good strength from Archer, to be honest, and I wonder if from a Moors perspective, you're almost disappointed that you got the free kick there, because it looked like he did have one or two players in support, but either way, the Moors will get the free kick, so they'll still get a chance to get a cross in. It could be Gleeson with the in-swinger, but Cranston, of course, an interested party as well. It's going to be Cranston from this free kick. Gudger and Howe forward the line for this free kick is pretty much directly aligned with where I am. Now the cross coming in towards the back post. Gudger trying to slide to keep it in play, but couldn't do so. It wasn't the worst of free kicks from Cranston, but it was maybe just a slight touch too overhit in terms of trying to get a head on it. Looks like Young is making himself available for this one, and indeed he does, across to Record. Looking to find space for a cross. It comes in towards the middle. It looks like Bickerstaff trying to get on it. It could come towards Davis, who fires the volley, and it looks like that was Gleeson there getting the block on it. Just looking to steal the ball away from Kwame Thomas and then playing the ball inside. This is a good move here as Gleeson curls it outside towards Sabara, but the ball from Sabara too close to Kelleher, and now Wrexham could look to attack. That's good play there from Carter. Unfortunately, though, he's managed to lose possession, and now this is a chance for Rutherford trying to strike it. It's deflected, and is it off the bar? Is it in? No! Bouncing on the line, and Wrexham coming dangerously close to a goal here through Rutherford as it was deflected, and Boot just getting a hand to it. That was really a good save from Boot, because he certainly couldn't anticipate the angle at which the ball was going to come at him with that deflection. But Wrexham, you can hear Leighton there screaming. He could see it from here. I couldn't see it from here, if that helps. Moore's playing a high line, and now here it comes. It's nodded forward by Thomas. Could reach here. Vassell at the back post. Well, that was dangerous for the Moors as Vassell losing his marker there. I guess the fortunate thing is it was Vassell losing his marker and not someone like a Rutherford who could try and, well, certainly more used to being in goal-scoring positions would a Rutherford type be as compared to a Vassell, of course, a centre-back. But either way, the Moors get away with that. Well, and here it comes. It's going the way of Gudger, flicked on, and has that come off a Wrexham man? No, it has not. Goal kick is the decision, as Gudger just looked to flick it on towards somebody who was more inside of him. Maybe someone like a James Ball would have been the man to get on the end of it. But it's safely behind, and Leighton will get this one away. Chip over the top should be won by Cranston, but his header couldn't really direct it forward. But in the end, Carter clears up, and now the ball could be space to attack it. The ball does turn up the field, and then looks to go towards Woodham, but then turns away. And now there could be space for Cranston down the left, and indeed, ball goes that way. Now here's Sabara in good position. Up against Harris. Can he get a ball inside the ball? He can, but there to make amends there was Jordan Davis. But that's another spell of good play for the Moors going down the left-hand side. Once again, Cranston is influential to the Moors' attacks in this game. It looks as if this is Cranston getting the corner in. Usually we see Sabara getting these corners in from that particular flank, but this is going to be an outswinger, and here it comes. Going towards the back post, and James Ball has headed in. James Ball getting the goal, just losing his marker at the near post, and the Moors take the lead with the corner from Cranston, the outswinger. We were just mentioning that we haven't seen Cranston on those set pieces from that side of the field, but he gets a perfect one towards Ball, who just loses his marker and nods in. And really, there was no way for the goalkeeper to react to that one. You can't really put that one on Leighton. He did a really good job just to get anything on it. He almost made a Excellent save, but ball heading home, and that's the Moors' first goal at Damson Park since February, can you believe? Since Callum Howe added a third goal against Dover Athletic in that excellent 3-0 win. Looks actually as if Davis is an interested party on this one as well, so may realistically just be too far out of Young's range. You'd expect this one from the area it's in to be a cross, and it's certainly lining up that way. And in fact, it's going to be, well, it was an effort to try and catch Ryan Boot out in the end, and Boot was fully alert. No realistic chance of him being beaten on that one. Harris now looking to just scan the field. Record with a good through ball. Young was onside. Could go through towards Thomas, and he's in on goal. Can he slide on the boot? No, he can't. Can Hall Johnson race onto it and make something happen? He's got defenders all in front of him. And the Moors reacted well to that. But now a shot coming in, and well saved by Ryan Boot towards his left. And Boot looking like he's down in some pain after making that save, and so too is Kyle Storer. So could be a double concern here for the Moors. But I wonder if maybe Boot, that's an after effect of that challenge on Thomas, as Thomas was looking to get through there, looking to try and get around Boot to his outside, if not, try and slot it under him. So now you see Thomas is trying to chase him down. It's not the best of clearances by Boot, comes in towards the middle, and now could be a chance here. Rutherford, could he get outside? Great challenge there by Darren Carter. Could Young follow up on it? Bit of a trip there. Referee has given a corner. Well, that was a bit contentious. Looked like a 50-50 ball just there on the edge of the area. But Rutherford would have been in there, and that really, you'd probably say, a goal-saving tackle by Darren Carter. It's not really in Wrexham's interest to go wasting time here. Harris, Jeffrey, Thomas standing right on the goal line initially. This is very much what Boreham Wood did to them at the weekend. Now the ball comes in, it's flicked on by Ball. They want a handball to Wrexham. Comes out towards Cranston, and he just nods it away from Young, who has to... Well, he's thrown it to himself there, and that's going to be a foul throw. Or a free kick. Well, that's... the Moors will be thankful for that gift, effectively. So now the Moors back in possession on the right-hand side. Storer tries to play it through the ball. Maycott making a run forward, but it could come to Archer. Archer tried to pick out Maycott there. Could come back his way as he plays outside towards Cranston. There's a space for cross. Archer! Oh, just wide. Archer just looking to do the right thing there. Just looking to glance it in to the far corner. As he took in that cross from Cranston, it was fairly similar to the first goal we saw for the Moors in the game against Leamington, where Rooney did exactly the same. Adam Rooney, of course, out injured at the moment. Just trying to work it back. Archer not giving up on it. Kelleher playing as an emergency striker at the moment. Hard collision between he and Cranston, but the ball could be slotted through towards Durrell. Can he fire across goal? Just wide. I think it's taken a deflection. Indeed it has. Reece Hall Johnson is screaming at Durrell, why didn't you play it outside? But Durrell had an angle to aim for there, for sure. It's going to be Young trying to curl in the corner. That goal-saving deflection, keeping the Moors in the lead, but it's going to come right into the area and headed wide in the end by Vassell. He wasn't quite free. Referee having absolutely none of it. He's kept good control of it tonight. Now the ball is going to come in and beyond in the end, and corner. Young is going to race across this left-hand side. Langton staying forward. He's now in a bit of a shoving match with Storer and with his opposite number. Here it comes. It's going to go beyond everyone, but could come back to Kwame Thomas. Going to try and head it across and flicked on, and could be a chance. There's a man gone down, but there's never going to be a penalty. And now it's that Hall Johnson, I think, trying to keep it alive, but it's gone beyond. And there you go. That is that. The Moors have their first points of the season. They've beaten Wrexham by 1-0 here at the SportNation.bet Stadium. And you can see it's almost, even with the face mask, you can see the relief clearly on the eyes of some of the Moors officials and the board. You can see Darryl Eales, I believe, just standing just towards the top row in the middle of the top tier of the stand here, the main stand, of course, here at Damson Park. And I think that was much needed, just given, of course, the fact that the Moors were really looking to take 3 points at Woking. And for 45 minutes, they were well on track to do so, but they stayed disciplined for 90 minutes here tonight. And it was James Ball whose header at the near post. It was flicked on, just glanced into the net, really off of Jordan Cranston's corner. And that proved to be the difference between the two sides. Wrexham came very close in the first half that really, you'd have to say, they were relatively in control of. Rutherford having that shot that was deflected and Ryan Boot managing to tip it onto the crossbar. It bounced right on the goal line. But it was not to be for Wrexham, as they have been beaten here 1-0 at the SportNation.bet Stadium. And of course, that mirrors the result that we had a couple of seasons ago, where the Moors knocked Wrexham off the top of the table. So the Moors get their season on track here at Damson Park.